Matthew 6:6 says, "Your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you." Esther was made queen, and Esther had been raised in a Hebrew home to trust God, to follow his commandments, and she was a person of character. When it got brought to her attention that somebody was trying to kill her people, she and her servants fasted and prayed, and Esther went before the king, her husband, which if he didn't call for her and he didn't hold out his scepter, she could have been killed. She goes unannounced into the throne room before him, and he holds out his scepter and wants to know what she wants or what she needs from him. And he says up to half of the kingdom. She had character, and she stood up for her people because Mordecai, who raised her, told her that maybe she was put in a position for such a time as this. And that is what happens in our lives. We are put into a position so we're at the right place at the right time so that we can help the most people. But if we're not in that quietness, if we're not allowing God to heal us, if we're not allowing God to build the character in us, then it's not going to help anybody. We are not going to be in a position to help people. And helping people does not mean that we're helping multitudes. Maybe we're helping the person next door. Maybe we are helping the people in our community by volunteering as a soup kitchen. Maybe we are helping the people who we see have a need in our community. And we can help people one person at a time. And we can make a difference one person at a time. But a lot of us want to run these big ministries. We want to run these elaborate missions. We want to do these big things on a grand scale. And sometimes God has that in mind for us, but he wants us to start where we are, in our own neighborhood. Sometimes God wants us to start with the person next door, start with the people in our church, start with the homeless, start with people in our community, because we need to not only transform our minds and our lives, but we want to help our communities. If you're in a quiet season right now, hear this clearly. God has not forgotten you.